Welcome back. We are going to be looking at some of the special features with the Walmart on streaming box 4K. Very interested if this thing is going to work. So far, the initial test, everything was very smooth, and it's a very, very big step up between the on 2K stick, which they should call it an on 720p stick, and the Walmart with the Walmart 4K streaming box, aka does not have Dolby, but it does have DTS HD. So they need to clarify what they have and what they don't have. So let's go ahead and jump into this guy. I'm actually very, very excited to see it. Make sure you leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up. Want to hear from you guys. Have you tried this guy yet? And if you haven't, why not? So Android TV, it's such a popular interface. NVIDIA Shield made it happen with like how great their device was, and they slapped this thing on it. Yeah. And I love this interface. So here we go. Some of the feature apps. I like this at the very, very top. You always get updates here. So if you just hit update, it says there's a remote update. All I have to do is just hit continue and I'm done. I'm going to dismiss it for now. At the top, you do get a little scrolling, I don't know if you want to call it advertisement, but kind of tells you what's coming up, what's next, what's current, what's live. So that's pretty neat. Down below, you do get your favorite apps. So I love this section. Let's just say you're like, hey, you know what? I don't like Netflix. You could long hold that center OK button and you could remove it from favorites. Let's just say, you know what? Disney Plus is my #1 app. Long hold again, move it, and you can move it any direction you want. I could put it #1, #2, whatever. It's great. If you come down here, you got some of your Netflix stuff. Now, again, let's just say I'm not a big person with Netflix. I don't have a Netflix account. You could remove it right there. Scroll to the far right, remove it. Or you can move it down. If you're like, no, I want to keep it, I just don't want it #1. Now, you do get featured by the Google. So by the Google Play Store. And then you can come to the bottom, choose channels. I think a lot of us are familiar when it comes to this stuff. So you could choose play next. You could go to your Google stuff, featured, stuff like that. Turn a couple of this stuff on. Promotional channels. Once I log into your like Disney Plus and Hulu and all that stuff, then you're going to get those things there too. So same thing. You could move it up or down however you want. Pretty nice and neat. You could arrange this thing however you want, which is great. Now at the very top, you got Discover. Set up personalized recommendations. Once you signed into your Google account, to get personalized recommendations from your streaming services based on what you watch and your interests. So if you got Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, Prime, whatever it is, this is where it's going to start appearing. If you go to apps, this is where all your apps are at, and you could open up the Google Play Store to get some more. Okay, so I'm going to exit Google real quick. I want to try this. We want to test the Hey Google thing on here. So let's try this. Beyond the streams on YouTube. Beyond the streams. You got beyond the stream rights. Beyond the streams on YouTube. Beyond the streams on YouTube. Okay, so second try. There you go. And it's funny how it says, hey, here's some videos. So, okay, this thing works pretty good. This thing works actually really, really good. So I'm going to click on the Beyond the Streams YouTube channel. We're going to go to popular, and let's go ahead and just try the first one. It is a 4K quality video, so pretty nice and easy. Let's go ahead and click. I like to go to more real quick, and it says auto 2160p. It's instantly pulling 4K. You can see here it's got all the options. It's got 2K, 4K, 1080p. It instantly pulled the 4K quality, which is great. So let's try this. I like to come here and then just kind of fast forward as fast as I can, as far as I can. So there we go. Because I don't want it to cache, and I want to see how long it takes. So there it goes, and it's pulling pretty fast. Now, the one thing I will say is, even though it is pulling 4K, the quality's pretty good, actually. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty sharp. Let's test one more out. Here's another one with Tanya from Fire TV Sticks. Again, want to go see more. It's pulling up 4K, which is awesome. And let's go ahead and fast forward it as fast as we can one more time just to test it. We like to test through the ringer just to be sure everything is working. And look at that. It works very, very smooth, very, very fast. So when it comes to this thing, as like, you know, just show you guys how smooth this works. If I click that home button, it kicks me back out to the home page. If I click up, it does work pretty fast. The Hey Google thing works really, really good. So let's try this. We're going to click on the Disney Plus app. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And it launches it pretty quick. It looks like there is an update, and it was trying to tell me like, hey, and it logged me in automatically because it's attached to my account. So that's great. I'm going to back out of here. Let's go ahead and let's do Netflix. I don't have a Netflix account, but let's do that. Look how fast and smooth that is. That is really, really good. So sign in or get started. So it did take a minute for me I was clicking left, right. And for whatever reason, that took a minute for it to load up. But I think that's, well, actually, I don't know if that would be the app talking to the device, but looks a little grainy. Doesn't look as clear as I want it to. And it should look pretty clear. And I kind of noticed that with YouTube where it looked pretty good, pretty close. But again, I digress. Works good. Now, as everything is being built here, there's more stuff that's being added. So I went to YouTube, was able to log in. It's giving me my recommended YouTube music, free movies from YouTube. Pretty nice stuff there. Now, so far, this thing has been great, I would say, for being a little tiny box, as small it is as it is. I'm actually pleasantly surprised on how well it works so far. The price, I think it's like about 20 bucks, which is pretty low. It's actually very, very cheap. The remote's probably costs 20 bucks by itself just to get the remote. So works good. Works very, very good. Stay tuned to the next episode because we are going to do a speed test. We want to see, does this thing actually work how it's supposed to? Wanted to show you guys some of the special features that it does include. And so far, everything is great. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you guys leave me a comment, and you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.